It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nike 18. Bring it. Check. Nike 18.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Again, it's Bigsby. Right away, we've got a loose ball. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. And pushing him out of the backfield left. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Lamb running a slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On the ground, E.J. Giddens gets it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Rolling from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Play action. It's Richardson. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over. It's a quarterback, it's an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for 2nd and long.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
To throw, Richardson. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Rig. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chop 60, chop 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 32-yard line. Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. He'll look to throw. drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Takes the second down snap. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a first and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. This time looking to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Stiff arm buys him some space. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Check. Let's go. Let's go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. That's right. Touchdown, New York! The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I think that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McIntosh now to return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Go! Catch man! 18 Rattler! Steady!
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Trayvon Diggs has got it! So he gets some extra help with that return, and after the interception, he'll be down inside the 40. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is, rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked up.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not having that needle float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
Sorry, man. I'm something like a
Giants still tend to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing again on second. Going all the way to the end zone here. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Flag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
60
line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go!
On first down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it, ready.
Play action with Richardson. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert. Hurt, check. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. It's on target to Johnson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Dude, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. McIntosh now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready, set!
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it at the 7. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take the lead just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Gay with the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He's going to throw this one. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Keeps away from one. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Trash! Trap 60, trap 60! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Go!
Now a give, right side to Mitchell. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Gravity lying! Rig alert, rig alert! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
They're looking to throw. Buying some time left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Bigsby. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's 3rd down.
There he is on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll throw it here on 1st. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the left side finds Johnson. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's your best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Hey, Smash. Warrior 70. Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Check smash, check smash. Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a third-quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. McIntosh now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Run here with Giddens. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep the...
It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now carried by Giddens. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Mitchell up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Check smash. Liking and team. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70s.
He'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And they get it done. Stop for a loss on third down. That should get them the football back.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
This is Giddens. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that could be what does it. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. McIntosh now to return. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you could find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes, well, that open space even extends the whole way to the
rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Looks like the Cowboys got it! Against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Running it here with Giddens. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Desperation time here on fourth. He's got to his running back. And he'll go down and I'll say right at the 39-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Cowboy first down.
Working on first down. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Hurry this to the line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Handoff here to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. Look at my team. Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.